Mate, HeadNoise Podcast. Let's go. I've already got cancelled the last 2 episodes. If there's anyone that you would like consider a blue,
who's that fat pig from the Wallabies? What's his name?
I remember I kind of walked into the sheds and I was
who's this guy with a filthy mullet?
Literally,
filthy mullet, chipped tooth. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
That's me, bro. Just a goon.
Everyone's got it. Everyone's got HeadNoise. HeadNoise Podcast. Subscribe.
Yeah.
All right, well, Luca, #1 podcast, mate. This is going to be the fucking start of the #1 podcast in the world. Thanks for coming, bro.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for having me.
No, that's good, bro. So we got 25 games, NRL.
Yeah, no, it's not 25. So you draw that up on the ball. It's not 25.
It's not 25?
No, it's 10. 10.
Fuck.
I'll take that bar 25. That's it. It's got a nice ring to it, eh?
Fuck, bro. I don't know why I got 25.
Yeah,
on the NRL website, it says 25 games.
Definitely 10. Definitely 10.
And 1 try.
Yeah, 1 try.
So you batting 1 from 10?
Yeah, 1 from 10.
1 out of 10 games you got out there, you're getting a try.
Yeah, I reckon I only played a collective of fucking 50 minutes, but...
Oh, real? And what you been playing? Just middle A?
Yeah, no, just middle. I just played a bit in the middle and then been doing a bit of training at back row, so yeah.
Yeah, okay. How was your trial last weekend?
Yeah, no.
So you get a bit grumpy?
Yeah, no, I was grumpy. I was. Well, I got my head taken off. I got my head taken off.
There's rumours going around you were crying.
I was tearing up. No, well, I caught the biggest flashbang.
Right. But before that too, he also, I don't know what his name was, but he's fucking a hitter.
He's a young dude.
He was actually hitting hard. The tackle before...
He did hit hard.
Yeah.
He did.
I saw you on the ground going to the ref. Fucking, my nose is bleeding.
I had to get something out of it. I'm not copping that. Not copping getting knocked out on TV and not getting a penalty off it. So I think you got a wake for it as well. So.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Poor fucker. Not really, but...
Yeah, so... Mate, I want to know what because this podcast is going to be called HeadNoise, right? So the whole podcast is called
can we not call it HeadNoise?
Bro, what do you mean HeadNoise?
Oh, the podcast's name is HeadNoise.
Yes, bro.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you just thought my title was HeadNoise.
No, the actual podcast is going to be called HeadNoise.
Okay, yeah, crack off.
All right, so I want to know from the journey from like, you know, when you were a kid playing footy to like how you got to the NRL. That's the thing.
Yeah, right. Where do we start? Well, I was a soccer kid growing up. The Italian background, Italian dad got me into soccer.
Yeah.
I was a.
Were you any good?
Hey, I could have been anything.
Bro,
Off some AC Milan, you know, LA Galaxy. Had to turn down, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was a tall kid, so they put me in goals, and I hated it. So I just used to sit down and like pick in the grass.
Yeah.
And he didn't let me play till I think it was about maybe 10 or 11 rugby, and then as soon as I started, like I loved it. Me and my brother loved it. Our cousin actually got us into it, Will Cordy. He was the first one to play in our family.
Yeah.
So we kind of used him as bit of leverage with dad. You know, he's playing, so like, why can't we? Yeah. So gave soccer the ditch, and then started playing rugby for the St Charles Rugby League. And then went to Waverley. Started playing a bit of union there, bit of union for East.
Do you like union?
Bro, I actually loved union, yeah. I don't think it's my game anymore. But
No? What did you jam in union? You were centre or back row?
I was any... The last game.
I was just captain.
Yeah. I was sent off half the time.
Yeah, fuck. Bro, that is the biggest thing about you and your brother is you guys barely played any games because you guys got red carded all the time.
Well, I just moved half the fucking
right.
Yeah, well, that was the bad thing about union. Like, I love the game, but I spent half the game off the field because it's just, you know, I don't, maybe too aggressive. I don't know, but...
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, it's not a game. I remember the first game me and my brother played together. It was against Gordon, and it was the COVID year.
For East?
Yeah, for East
rugby. Shout out Beasties.
I reckon, shout out Beasties. I think it lasted 10 minutes before I got sent off, and then Marco got a red card 5 minutes after that.
You guys are fucking pigs, bro. And you lost the game?
Lost the game. That 13 on the field at one point, bro.
Yeah, we lost the game.
Lost the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just, I don't know. That was my biggest pet peeve about it. You just can't be aggressive in it.
Yeah. You don't get really rewarded. It feels like defense doesn't get rewarded.
No, not at all. I mean, I watched the Waratahs game the other night. It was one of their trial games. Some bloke got belted and then they called it back because apparently you're not allowed to hit.
Bro, that's the new rule. Because I've just gone back to union from playing league, and you're not allowed to hit above the titties.
Yeah, what's doing?
Bro, you're not allowed to hit above the titties.
What's going on there?
Unless the only reason it gets like voided is if someone leans down while they're running the ball. So if they're trying to bump you off or something and they lean down and you hit them up higher, it's play on.
Well, it's just offload city then.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you're a good offloader.
But are they trying to make the game faster? You know what I mean? Like, are they trying to make it more like sort of Fijian 7 style, like just a bit more entertaining?
Yeah, I don't know, Gus.
Bro, no one's watching it, man. No one's watching it, bro.
I know.
Would you ever go back?
Yeah, of course. Of course I'd go back.
So if Waratahs call you up, right? Waratahs go, Luca.
No, you know what they did? They did. So it was a couple of years ago, and I was coming off an injury at Parramatta, and not my finest year. Like my days were numbered at Parramatta.
Really?
Yeah. And then I got a phone call from one of the blokes at the Waratahs. I go, fuck, this is weird. So I answered the phone and he goes, hey mate, like, just wondering what you're doing for the year. I'm going, like I've signed something with Para, but I'm sure they'd release me. Like, I'm sure they'd fucking get rid of me in a heartbeat.
Right. What happened? What, just not playing well?
Well, I didn't play. I had a hamstring injury for 18 weeks. So, yeah, it was just really difficult and just difficult fitting into that new system as well. Not a fast learner, so it took me a while. Yeah, it took me a while to kind of to get to know the system, and then the 18-week hamstring injury didn't help either.
Yeah. And you're getting a bit noisy. You thought you were on the way out.
Yeah.
You thought you had some head noise.
Yes. No, I did. I guess. Yes. So anyway, they called me up and they go, hey, we want to. We're looking at bringing you back. He goes, where do you reckon you'd play? And I said, I don't really know where you have in mind for me. And they go, we put you at centre, inside centre. I was semi-frothing about that. I was like, He goes, we don't have enough. We don't have enough spots at the moment, so I'll put you on a training trial. And then as soon as he said that, I'm like,
Were you already on contract with Para?
Yeah, I was already on training trial at Parramatta as well.
I thought you were on training trial? Yeah. You weren't on contract yet?
No.
So you didn't want to switch over for the same thing?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah.
So
and then you hang
not to sound greedy, but it's just like a career decision. I just think there's more in me in NRL than there is Union at the moment.
Yeah, 100%. So when was that? 2 years ago?
Yeah, that would have been 2 years ago. Season before last.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine if you went back.
No, I don't know. I went back for East, and then they had me at inside centre.
Do you like it?
Too much space. Didn't know what to do.
Really?
I didn't know what to do.
Rucks. Too much space with rucks.
Poor outside centre.
Really?
Yeah, Ben Baker didn't get the ball. Didn't get the ball, bro. It was a pass to a hit up. It was just hit ups off number 10. Yeah.
It was crash ball every play.
Crash ball. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, fuck. So you went from Waverley?
Yeah.
You were thinking about playing union for a little bit, or you were clean on league?
Yeah, so that was the story. Coming out of school, I made the Australian Schoolboys for league and union, and then it kind of put me at a crossroads. It was actually a funny story. So I played like 12 games in 15 days or something, like ridiculous. Games. Because what they do is that they put the league.
It's when you're in high school.
The league. Yeah, high school. Sorry, they put the league comp and the rugby union comp back to back.
Yeah, so Saturday and Sunday.
So the day switch over.
Yeah.
So you spend a week in the union camp, and then if you make the CIS, when you go up to, we went up to Queen.
Is this the rep? Is this the rep for school?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I had a day turnaround, and then I went straight back into camp for the league, and then I ended up playing 12 games in 15 days or something like that, like something ridiculous. Anyway, so I'm sitting on the bench, and I'm just where on my shoulders is earrings, I'm so sore. And one of the blokes comes up to me, he goes hey mate, I just got selected for the Australian Union. And he comes over to me, he goes, if you were picked for the league, would you pick the league? And I'm sitting on the bench going yes, of course.
Wow, so you got picked by the Aussie Schoolboys team.
Yeah.
And then you're at the training trial, well not the training trial, you had the trial match.
CIS. Yeah. So CIS, the schools competition.
Yeah.
We versed Queensland, Victoria, ACT, what was it? CC, and anyway.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So you're at that match.
Yeah.
Sitting on the bench.
And it was the last game, and I didn't want to come off like a dickhead, but I went up to my coach. I was like, mate, is there any chance of me making this like schoolboys team?
Or should I just bugger it off?
Or like I actually feel like I've got arthritis like everywhere. Like I dead set can't get myself up off the couch. Like it was just ridiculous. Looking back on it now, I don't know how I did it. But it was like, mate, like just like give it another crack. I'm gonna give you half a game. And thank God he did, because they ended up picking me after it. And then
he said to you on the bench, if like
one of the selectors
just came up to you on the bench.
Yeah, came over to me on the bench and said like, hey, look, like, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Like, would you pick league if you got selected?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like, of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when it came to actually picking one of the two, so the Union were going over to, where are they going over to? They're going to like Scotland and Ireland or something.
Right, okay.
And then I had all my mates from Union going on that tour.
Yeah, okay.
And then I knew no one from the League One either.
Real?
Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to go to Scotland and Ireland, like with my mates. So I called up the league bloke and I was like, yeah, look, like I'm not doing this. And
after you just told him that you'd go with league?
Yeah. And he gave me a spray. I was a fuckwit. He gave me a spray going, oh, you say you want to play league, and I was signed to the Roosters at the time. And he goes, you want to play league? Like, this is stupid. Like, think about what you're doing, da-da-da. And I was a fuckwit. I just didn't care. I was like, yeah, like, sweet.
So you chose to just go with
your
mates?
So I chose the Union. Anyway, so in that year we...
How'd you go in that?
In what? The Union?
Overseas. How'd you play?
Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on.
Oh, does this get worse?
Yeah. It does get worse. So we... where did we go? We went to Queensland and we played Tonga in the New Zealand Schoolboys.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, played them and had a really good time. I thought I played pretty well. And then when it came to picking the side, because there was two sides, the side that they picked for the team and then the side they picked to go overseas. And they sat me down and they said, like, look, mate, like, we're not going to take you. And my heart sunk. And I was just going, oh, no. And they're like, yeah, no, we're going to take someone who, actually has desire to play rugby union. And at that time, I was on like a what was it, like a 20K contract or something from the Roosters.
For flag?
For 20s or flag or whatever it was.
They changed,
Yeah. So it's like, I was like, nah, like I haven't signed anything yet. They go, yeah, look, like we're just going to go a different direction. Like we don't think you fit.
What did you think then? What were your thoughts?
Oh, it's pretty bummer, but at the same time, my first thought was, oh my God, I can go on schoolies. Like, because it's the same week. It was the same week, so I'm going, oh no. Anyway, so
Can I tell you the reason why I love you so much and then what I want you on the podcast is because you're the most relatable NRL player ever. Like you,
NRL plays a stretch, bro. Let's calm down. 25 games.
25. But all I'm saying is NRL fucking got you. I use the NRL fantasy app to see how many games you played, and they say 25.
NRL fantasy. I don't think I'm even on the NRL fantasy app.
But I put you in my fantasy team every year. Every year.
Am I even on there?
Yeah, you're on there. You're in there. I got you on there.
Oh, really? How do I go? I go right?
Shit. That's one game for your first carry.
Yeah.
It was a stitch up. You got a hospital ball. I think no, Dill Brown wasn't playing. I think it was Moses gave you a bit of a hospital.
Yeah.
And then you got dragged back 10 metres and you were on -2 for about 5
cracker.
minutes.
Yeah, sick.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, great pickup. Look, I love you, but I'm trading you.
Nah, bro, I'll stick with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crack up.
So what was I saying? Yeah, so
you were keen as for schoolies.
So I was keen as
Surely you're like, fuck, have I fucked myself here? Or you're not worried about it?
I was more worried about, I was just going, I just look like a fuckwit now because I've said no to league. I've said no to league and, I've gone all in on this union thing. And, I was actually going to see it through. I was actually going to go over and play union and if...
in Italy?
I thought
you got an Italy passport?
No. So I was going to play union with the schoolboys team when we went over to Scotland, when they went over Scotland and Ireland. Yeah. And I was going to see it through, like I wanted to see what they had to say, because I had a couple of meetings with the Waratahs as well.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, say what they said or see, if I did go down that avenue, like what it'd look like. But as soon as I did that, like they made their choice for me. And then, so where that took me then is that, so it was my first ever, so after that I re-signed with the Roosters and I signed for I think it was like a training trial the first year and a development the year after. And
with NRL preseason?
NRL preseason.
Both years?
Both years.
Yeah.
So my first ever preseason, so I come in, do the 2 weeks.
After the best Schoolboys experience ever?
No.
Oh.
So I said to the Roosters, and I think I ruined it for everybody. I said to them, like, they said to me, like, look, you can go on Schoolies. Because I think one of the boys did it the year before me. Like, he went there and came back. He was sweet. Like, they were pretty chill about it.
Right.
And they just said, like, look, like, I ended up playing that year. I played 50 games in a year.
Yeah.
Just
you deserved a rest?
Yeah. Rest it was. early wake ups, walk across the beach, smash over on toast.
Yeah. Heaps
really
of
relaxing
recovery.
time. Yeah, at Schoolies.
Where'd you go for Schoolies?
Byron Bay. Yeah.
Fucking the lowest joint, I reckon.
Anyway, so they said, like, look, go over. Obviously, don't do anything stupid, but go over. Anyway, went over there, did the exact opposite of what they said.
Yeah, got real stupid.
As a young kid, it was a bit naive, especially coming off, like, my head was fucking huge coming off, making the Schoolboys team for both teams. Yeah.
And playing none.
Yeah, and playing none.
Got selected. You're like Johnny Football, bro.
Yeah.
Got selected for both. Couldn't handle it. Just had to go
Couldn't
out.
handle it. Byron Bay. A-grade performance.
You're Luca League. You're Luca League, bro.
Yeah, no. Let's not start that. Let's not start that.
Johnny Football, Luca League.
Anyway, so I went to schoolies, did the damn thing, and came back. And I was about 10 kilos lighter. Like, I got sick. Like, my immune system dropped so heavy, and I ended up picking up this virus in my stomach or something, and I couldn't eat, and I couldn't do anything, and I came back, and they just looked me up and down, and they said, look, like, obviously you're not fucking up to it. Like, go back down to 20s, and we'll see you next year.
Fuck.
Yeah. But, it makes me cringe talking about it now, but at the time, I was like, fuck, that's sweet. Because I always thought I was going to play for the Roosters, but I thought I did enough at school.
That's interesting. So you always thought you were going to be...
Yeah.
You have no doubt.
Oh, no, it's not so much that, but I knew that I'd work harder than anybody else to get there. But because I'd worked so hard in that last year to put me to the position that I was in, I thought... I didn't think, but the way I acted just wasn't good enough.
Oh, right.
It wasn't... Yeah, the way I acted just wasn't good enough. And they, let me know. But it didn't really kick in. And then, so played that year in 20s, played a couple games of Canterbury Cup, which was reserve grade. And then the second year at the Roosters, I was head fucked. Like, it was the worst I've been. I was going through a breakup at the time, and like, just all my unresolved issues I had as a kid just came into play, and like, I just didn't have the support I needed at the time.
Yeah, okay.
And it came to a point where I was just so head fucked. Like,
yeah, right. While playing.
So we started the fuck it, I'll say it. So I had a scare, a suicide scare, the weekend before we started pre-season.
Really?
And we started pre-season. We went to Queenstown in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And we did that hard yakka, hard, mud or whatever it's called. Where you scale the cliffs and do that army camp for 2-3 days. Yeah. Anyway, so I ended up in the hospital the weekend before on fucking suicide watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Just hammered.
Like, I was just gone. Like, I was just so, like, just
from
off my head. Like,
just from like everything, from breakup. Was it just breakup?
It wasn't just that. It was just that's the thing that kind of tipped me over the edge. But I had so many unsolved issues growing up as a kid, and I always just kind of put it back and just took my anger out on footy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that was kind of my escape as a kid, playing footy. Legally allowed to bash someone. Like, it's pretty much.
You're
legally allowed to bash someone.
100%.
And
Massive outlet for a lot of boys.
Yeah, 100%.
And then what just bubbled over?
So I just broke down, just had a mental breakdown. And anyways, just pushed through it. Through Queenstown, that army camp was the hardest 3 days of my life. Not so much physically, but mentally. Like,
yeah, okay.
because they were looking around going like, and they were telling everyone like, you got to be strong, got to be doing this and that. And I was just thinking about ways to fucking throw myself off the cliff.
Wow.
Like it was so like gnarly. Like looking back on it now, I probably shouldn't have gone, to be honest.
Well,
but it was just that, but that was my thing. I was like, I fucked up 1 year.
Can't do it again.
I can't do it again.
No matter what.
No matter what, because I wasn't signed for the year after. So I was like, this is me done. Like I got one last chance. One last chance and that's it. I knew the boys would always take the piss out of me as well. Because I went to schoolies. Like,
Yeah.
Anyway, so they'd all take the piss out of me. Like I knew they didn't respect me. So I was kind of like, I
like
can't.
the boys in the team or the coach and staff and all that?
Oh, fuck, all of them. Like,
Real?
Yeah, like I came in, like, mate, someone did that, like Parramatta now. Someone came in, went to schoolies, came back. Like, of course it'd be
You
getting
do the
backed.
same thing,
yeah,
right?
of course it'd be getting backed. But, yeah, no, I wasn't really respected. So I was like, fuck, I'm going to put my head down and go for it. And, like, at the time, I wasn't eating. Like, I lost 10 kilos. Like, I was fit because I was, like, 92 kilos. And the year before, I was 105.
Yeah, okay. Wow. So clearly, like...
So, clearly, yeah, I was badass. And then, sorry. Yeah, and then it got to a point where, you know, I remember there's this session at Leichhardt Oval. And it was raining.
Yeah.
And I remember I got off the phone. And I was, I had tears in my eyes and I was going to be late to training. I was like, fuck, I got to go. So I went there, jumped in the sheds, got ready for training. And as I went to training, because it was raining, I just let all the tears out.
Yeah.
So I was crying in the middle of training.
Fuck. But
while it was raining so no one could tell.
Oh, man.
Like gnarly as. Like gnarly as.
That's
but,
heavy. Did you feel like anyone was there to support you?
Yeah, I felt like there was people there to support, but I just didn't want it. And that was just me because I didn't want to outlet to anybody or let anybody know that I was weak or because of what happened the year before. So I kind of just curled up into my shell and was just an awkward cunt to everybody.
But did you train hard?
Yeah, I trained hard.
Was that like a big motivating factor?
Yeah, it was like that was. I'm
everyone?
telling you that without rugby, I wouldn't be here. Like without my support as well, JNL. Without her and without rugby, like I wouldn't be here. And
who's that? Jen? Is that
JNL?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's one of my support outlets. She was really good for me. Yeah.
Fucking shout out JNL.
Yeah, shout out Jan. Love ya.
Yeah. That's heavy, man.
And then what broke it down, I remember I came in one day and I couldn't cope. Like I was done. Like proper done. Like didn't sleep.
Is this pre-season?
You know what? It was actually a funny story. So it was actually a really funny story.
Does it sound fucking funny?
So
tell me the funny story about you breaking down.
So this is, I think it was during COVID. Actually, I shouldn't say this.
No, say it.
Wasn't during COVID. Anyway, so we're in the season. It was the COVID break, and then we went back into training.
Yeah.
And I was staying at my mum's house with Marco at the time, and Marco decided to throw a party.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mum was away for the weekend.
Shout out Marco.
Yeah.
One of my best mates.
Yeah. Mum was away for the weekend. Marco threw a party, and I'm there just like rattled as, like staring at the ceiling. Anyway, all I can hear is the house bouncing around, and Marco's got all these mates there, you know, having a rave in the kitchen. I'm going like, dude, can we not do this? Anyway, so didn't get any sleep that night, rolled into training, and then just called Jen. I was like, look, I can't do this anymore. Like, this is so bad. I'm not doing anything. Like, my footy wasn't getting better. Like, I don't feel like I was going anywhere. I feel like I just came to a stop footy-wise. And I was like, this isn't good for me. This isn't good for the Roosters at the time. The Roosters was everything to me. Like, so I was like, I don't want to feel like a burden to them. Like, if there's someone else that can do the job better than me, like, I'll get them in because I wanted to see them win.
Yeah, team man.
Yeah.
You wanted them to do good.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so I took myself out, spoke to Trent, and just said, like, look, I just can't
Trent?
do Trent Robinson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and just said, look, I can't do this anymore. So I spent 10 days in a rehab clinic. Yeah, so
And how old are you?
I was
19.
21.
21?
21
Wow.
or 20.
Yeah.
20. It would have been 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, spent 10 days in a rehab clinic, and then
How was that?
oh yeah, it was fucking nuts.
Is that
Big
nice?
eye opener, because I'm thinking, like, I went in there and there's all these people hanging around, and I'm going like, these people are fucking nutcases.
And you're going, I'm not like them.
Yeah, I'm not like them. But then
Well,
I was
why am I
like,
in
oh
the
my
same
god,
spot?
I'm neighbours to them. Like, they're probably thinking the exact same thing about me.
Wow. Wow.
So I was in there for 10 days.
What's it like in there? Is it like a prison cell or what?
Oh, no, it's not like prison cells. It's
Like apartments?
no, it's like a
Boarding school?
It's like a hotel,
Yeah, okay.
but I don't know. It was weird. It was fucking weird.
Fuck, that's heavy.
It's kind of
man.
like a little blur to me now, but
Many kids your age there or older?
yeah.
Wow.
There's kids my age, kids older than me, people older than me. You know, the people there that've been there for 3 weeks, the people that've been there for 2 days, and I was there for 10. And I think that
Do you knew you were in there for 10? Or were you just
I was in there for 10. I was meant to be there for 2 weeks, but I couldn't hack it. I went in there for 10 because I just wanted to get back into the thing. Because the 10 days for me, I was just completely isolated to everybody.
From in the centre?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, isolated to the outside world.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
my mates and my family came in because you're allowed visitation.
Oh,
so
okay.
they came every afternoon, and that was massive for me. Like, that was the thing I'd just look forward to every day. The only thing that got me through it was just waiting for them to come to me.
Was that system good for you?
Yeah.
Was that 10 days good for you?
Looking back on it now, it was the best thing I did because it was kind of just a like a reset button for me.
Okay.
But after that, because they're in the bubble, I said, like, look, like, what's the go? Like, I'm out now. I didn't hear from anybody in the Roosters.
When you're in rehab?
No one. Didn't get a phone call from anyone.
That's poor form.
Yeah, didn't get a phone call from anyone.
You were signed them, weren't you?
Yeah, none of the boys reached out. Craig, one of the guys came and saw me in the clinic, which was good. Like, I was pretty close with him.
From Roosters?
And he was just seeing how I was doing.
Did you share him out?
Was that, sorry?
Who was it?
Craig Walker.
He's a good man.
Yeah, so he
I like Craig Walker. He's a really good man.
He came and saw me and just checked in with me and seen how I was going. And but yeah, apart from that, like, no one really checked in me at that time. So I was going, oh fuck, this is me done again. So, but then so I'm calling my manager every second day, going like, what's the go? And they said, oh, you need a 2-week isolation to get back in there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so they were happy for you to come back in?
Yeah, they said you can come back in. So I spent 2 weeks in isolation, and I'm going, what's the go now? Like, can I get back in there? And they're like, oh, like another week.
Were you training everything? Like, you were back into form, or were you sort of just at home?
Oh yeah, no, I was back in form. I was training every day. Like, I was going nuts.
Right, okay. And you're feeling good.
And then they said to me, you can come back in, but he goes, you're probably not going to get re-signed. And there was a President's Cup at the time, and it was like just low footy. And they said, like, your best chance of doing anything at this club is going and playing that.
Okay.
And not coming back into the bubble.
Yeah.
And so I said, fuck it, like, I'm going to take a chance on myself and do that. So I went and did that and came back and played a couple of games there. And then after the season, I kind of just went to them and said, like, look, what's the go? And they just said, yeah, we're going a different direction. Like, that's you done.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How'd you feel then?
Oh, shattered.
Yeah.
Shattered.
Because you thought you were going to be a Rooster.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be a one-man club, but I just didn't reach their expectations, or not expectations, but their standards. And like, looking back on it now, I've just it makes me cringe thinking about some of the stuff I did or some of the stuff I thought I could get away with. Just my attitude and behaviour, like, not in the club but outside as well, outside footy. Like, I was getting in trouble outside footy too, and there's a couple of incidences there where I just look back on it and go, fuck, what are you doing? But then, but Para called that year and they're like, oh, we want to get you in. And the Roosters said, no, like, we're going to keep you.
Yeah, wow.
So it was the 20s. So there was it was a year after, and it was the 20s.
So Roosters did at one point think, oh, we're going to keep him. Even though he's struggling and going through something, we're going to keep him.
Yeah, but then they
said, we're going to hang on to him. And then they go, no, we don't want you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So they,
that's heavy.
What was it? I was in the 20s, the 21s, because it was after COVID and they changed it to the 21s. So I did the 21s, and then they brought me up to the Bears, which was their cup team, and said, I remember Daniel Anderson comes up to me, he goes, don't fuck it up, you got one shot. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I played all right, and they put me in for the week after, and then
Just playing lock there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
and then as that went, Parramatta called and they said, like, look, we want to give you a go in the NRL as not the NRL team, but we want to get you in the squad and give you a preseason for the year after. And I'm going like, oh, okay, like sick. So I called the Roosters up and I was like, look, like, do you reckon you could, let me go? They said, no, we want to keep you.
What?
Yeah, so they didn't release me.
So they didn't want you. They made it clear they didn't want you.
No, so they didn't want me. They said your best chance is going to find somewhere else. And I said, after that, I said, nah, like I want to work my way through the system again.
Okay.
Like I want to go, through the front door again and work my way up. And I was going all right. I mean, I wasn't standing out or anything, but I was going all right. Like made the reserve grade side again, and there was talks
for Bears.
Yeah, talks I'd do another preseason the Roosters. But then as soon as Parra said it, I was like, look, like this, like said we need to go. Like,
and you wanted the change?
Yeah, needed the change. And they said, no, we want to keep you. And then as soon as they said, no, we want to keep you, I was like, oh, like
here we go.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
And then after
and you
that,
felt good, like you're in a good space, like
And then after that, they turned down Parramatta, and then the season ended again.
Yep.
To COVID, and then after COVID, they said, like, yeah, look, no, well, that's it. Like, go find somewhere else. So I ended up signing with Parramatta, and it's the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how was that?
Mate, it's good. It's good. I mean, it's tough. It was
Paradise. Let's go.
Paradise. Yes.
Fucking strong fan base, bruh.
Oh, it's
they
sick.
Don't fuck around, bruh.
It's sick. It's so cool. So cool. Especially going out there, like playing. Remember the first game I played there for Cup?
Yeah.
Like, there's like 3 people sitting in the stands, and then by the end of it, like the whole crowd was there because they all get there early. Like, it's nuts. I love it.
It's crazy. I remember I went to go watch one of Will's debuts, Will Pansini's debuts, and fuck man, we were there early because I wanted to watch I don't remember Henry O'Kane. Do you know Henry O'Kane? Yeah, he was playing in the Tigers system.
Yeah.
He was playing reserve grade that weekend, and we went and watched him play early. Man, the crowd from halftime from reserve grade starts to fill up.
I know.
And they start cheering.
I know.
Like, bum up, like the
they start
drums
calling your names
everything.
out. They get the pamphlets and they say the names. I'm hearing like, number 10 Moretti, you fucking cut. I'm like looking back and there's some Parra bloke talking to me.
Wait, you're playing for Parra?
Yeah. I was checking my jersey. I was like, fuck, yeah, no, definitely a Parra jersey.
Definitely
take
me.
a run, number 10 Moretti, you cut.
Wow.
What?
Just embraced.
Yeah. I loved it, but I loved it.
Man, Parra's, because I reckon the new stadium too, it's so tight.
You see everyone. You see everyone.
Really?
You hear, don't hear everything, but you see everybody because it's just like that. It stands like that.
What's one of your best sprays? What's one of your best sprays that you've heard?
Oh, from the sideline?
Yeah. Have you been hammered? Surely you've been hammered. Back fencing when you're playing prop?
Oh, yeah. I was kind of just zoned out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kind of just zoned out.
Don't listen to the crowd?
Yeah, I've heard it all.
That's mad, bro. So you're at Parra. You're doing the top 30.
No, not top 30.
Not top 30, just reserve grade?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And how's that? You just better. Just enjoying it.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Well, I mean, I got a couple of games last year, and like I said, like it's a pretty hard journey for me starting at Parra. My days are numbered there for a bit, but I ended up coming out the other end.
So you went to Parra for reserve grade, and then the World Cup.
Yeah. So went to reserve grade, and that was after my hamstring injury. So my hamstring injury for 18 weeks. Yeah, and then so Brad came to me and said, like, you're not a World Cup player. You're not even a fucking NRL player.
Was he fair?
He goes, don't go.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, like, look, like I'm going to lock in and do the preseason and, and then as it came to it, I needed to represent my culture, eh? Like, it's just one of those things that just like I needed to do.
Yeah,
like for me and my family, like I didn't have a close relationship with my nonno because they passed away when I was pretty young.
Yeah,
and so that relationship with my dad, like I felt like I needed to do that for me. You know what I mean? The last name being Moretti as well. Like I needed to do that for me.
And very rare opportunity.
And it was
doesn't come
best thing I've ever done. They really weren't fucking happy with me after it, and it was one of those things. I was like, oh my god, I've just done another fucking. I've done another schoolies and fucked it for myself. But at the same time, like the experience and me being able to get back to my culture and my roots was one of the best things for me and best things for my head. And then going up and playing against, we played against Scotland, Fiji, and Australia. And like for me and for
Did you play against Australia?
Yeah.
What was that powerhouse like?
Oh, it was. I think we got beat by 60. Yeah.
Real nail biter.
Yeah, real nail biter. Close. Blowout at the end, but it was close for a bit.
What, the first
5 minutes?
Kickoff,
Yeah.
first set.
Well, we scored against them.
Did ya?
Yep.
Did you go nuts? Were you on the field?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, started singing Ciao Bella at half time.
You guys won a game.
Yeah, against Scotland.
Oh, wow.
It was the best thing ever. You should have seen us. Because we were like paying.
It's a different feeling,
We were
eh?
like $8. And we're all going in there and we're all like reserve grade players. Apart from Nathan Brown, who killed at that game. We're all reserve
He's a
grade
beast,
players.
eh, bro.
And
He's a
we're all-
hitter.
Yeah.
Were you playing prop then? Because he would have been playing a lot.
I was playing prop.
Were you starting?
I started that game, yeah.
Mad.
Yeah, so we played against Scotland and then we were paying like $8 something, like just heavy written offs. Like it was like us and Jamaica at the bottom of the table. You know what I mean?
Were you
like,
in Jamaica's comp?
No. Meaning as the odds came out, it was like us in Jamaica.
Shout out Jamaica, bro. I can't believe they made it.
Shout out Jamaica.
I didn't know they played league over there. That's mad.
Neither.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so anyway, then we beat Scotland and I swear to God, it was so funny. Like all the fans popping out of Liverpool over in the UK. It was that good. When that night out we had after, it was sick as well.
Yeah. Fuck, man. That's mad. That's awesome.
It was the best trip ever. It was the best trip ever. And like I made mates. I made mates on that team that like I've been mates for forever. And kids up like
it's different, bro.
Oh, it's so good.
When it's your heritage. And so do you have an Italian passport or do you not need it to go?
No, I'm gonna get one, but
yeah, because I've got my Irish one.
Yeah,
so I've got an Irish one. So I've always, that's one thing I've always wanted to do. I want to go play for Ireland. Do something for Ireland, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's hectic.
So that's
but it was the best decision I made. Probably not, it was kind of one of the decisions.
Well, you got told by your coaching staff not to go.
Yeah.
Do you think that, like, I sort of get what they're saying. Like, they want you to
I got what they were saying as well, because they took a chance on me and I didn't even fucking play. I mean, I played 10 games and then done my hamstring for 18 weeks.
10 games of reserve grade, hey?
Yeah. It was like an 18-week hamstring injury, like fucking unheard of.
What'd you do, bro? Rip it off the bone?
That's what I mean, bro. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Well, because I watched you play with it and you were playing some good footy.
Yeah, I was happy with it. Like, we're playing footy. You know what I mean? We're playing footy. So for me, spending 18 weeks out and then going straight into a game against
the top of the
Scotland, Fiji, and Australia, like my eyes were wide open. Like I was loving it. Like we got beat by 60, and like there's not usually a time where you get beat by 60 and you got a smile on your face. Yeah, you know what I mean? But
what was it like versus Fiji? Because those boys can hit.
Yep.
Bruh,
they're very strong.
Bro, those boys can hit.
They're very strong.
Did you verse was Sue Wong playing in that team when you versed him?
Yeah.
He's killing it too, bro.
Yeah, he's good. He's
killing it.
He's a good man too. I beat Scotland, we went into Fiji, and it was kind of like the sirens went off in the Italian team room. Like, we've got a chance. Like, we've actually got a chance to make the finals.
So you boys won one game, and you're like, we're versus Fiji.
I was like, oh my God, we actually have a chance. Like, so for that week, I reckon we did video like twice a day.
Oh, wow, lock
in.
No drinking.
No drinking. Everyone's on hydrolytes. Yeah.
Everyone's on hydrolytes.
Everyone's on hydrolytes. Like
hey boys,
skins in bed type of thing.
Let's get recovery in. Yeah. And then what was the score of that game?
40s or 50 something.
40 to what?
We lost.
Oh, by how much?
A lot. Oh. Yeah. And then after that, we were like, mate, it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
you guys took yourselves too seriously.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We did. But no, everyone played their fucking asses off, and it was just one of those things where it's just like they were just stacked, and we just didn't have the experience that we needed.
What's the team environment like when you're playing like for your like home country? You know what I mean?
It's so I don't know. It's like I've never played with those boys before.
That's what I mean. But you guys are on the same mission.
But then as soon as I ran out with them, it felt like that we've been playing for ages.
Real.
Yeah. Like the chemistry was there straight away because everyone was playing for something. Everyone was playing for their country and their family.
Yeah.
I think that's what's so good about the World Cup. It's like you don't need to, like you're automatically already bonded by something.
Yeah. By the same goal. Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah. Like you don't need to spend 2 years, going over each other's house, having coffees, like straight away. Like we went out, I think we went out on had a couple of beers. The second night we were there, and straight away we were like all the best mates. Like it was sick.
That's mad. Was there any full Italian blokes there? Like they were playing Super
League? Yeah. There was a couple. There was like 3 Italian blokes that just didn't speak a lick of English.
Yeah, just there for a good time.
And they didn't even play league, bro. They played union.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they just jumped into the
Yeah,
team.
but they were so sick. The best boys ever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nathan Brown played very good on that.
He did play very good.
Yeah.
He did play. He's a very good player.
He's a hitter, bro.
He's a very good player.
He's a hitter.
Yeah.
So you go to Italy, you come back, and you're like, peek your head in the office, like, hey, boss.
I was kind of like feeling the vibe, like, are they gonna be happy with me because I played footy?
Yeah.
Or are they
So what was
gonna,
the vibe like?
Are they gonna be off me? Yeah, no, they're off me. They're off me.
They're off you
yeah.
big time?
Yeah. But I just got the thing like, you're not an NRL player, let alone a fucking international player, let alone a cup player. Because at the end of the year before that, I wasn't making the cup team.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right. I get both. Right?
I get both as well.
I get
both as well. But for me, that was kind of like, I've done the fucking schoolies thing again. So for me, that was kind of like switch.
Fuck, so you went from a massive high, coming back to that, and you're like, shit.
Massive reality check.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, and I did that, and then just took the year on.
Back in reserve grade?
Back in reserve grade, played a couple games, and then, they're happy with me, saying like, you're going good, like keep going, and then it kind of got around State of Origin time. There was a couple of injuries, and he was going like, I'm thinking about picking you for the 21 to like travel with the team.
Yep.
I was going, oh,
wow,
like this is sick. And then I got picked as 19th man 1 week. I think it was against the Rabbitohs. I got picked as 19th man. And just like seeing my photo, I had a jersey because 19th man, you get a jersey.
Wow.
So 19th man, there was a jersey in the photo. No chance in playing.
Yeah, you're like,
but it was
it's not
I
going
was,
to happen. Yeah,
my
yeah.
head was in the locker room.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Like,
yeah, wow.
And then so that was pretty surreal. And then the week after, I remember I was working, and I get a call from coach, and it's never a good thing. Like when you see his name pop up, you just go,
oh, he's
fucking
like,
what have I done here?
Yeah.
Like
just
I'm going,
call you up the
I've done something. And I picked up, and he's just, long story short, he was just going like, what are you up to? Like, what are you doing? Just getting back from work. Like, what are you doing?
What are you wearing?
Yeah. It was so awkward.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, you come over, what are you doing? He goes, nah, not much. And there was just like an awkward silence. I was like, oh, fuck. What have I done?
Shut up, Brett.
And then he's going like, how's your body? I'm like, yeah, body's good. He goes,
how's your body?
Yeah. How's your body?
Yeah.
And then he's going like, yeah, good. And he's like, good enough to play first grade. And then I was going, yeah, fucking oath. I was just going, oh my God, what have I just done? Like screamed in the phone.
Oh, did you go, yeah, fucking like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I was
wow.
going, oh my God, like, what have I done? Anyway, he goes, yeah. Anyway, like, don't tell anyone till the team gets announced.
Yeah.
Like, straight away, I told everyone. call my mates up. Like, get fucked. Get fucked. Clear the weekend. Like, we're going back west.
Because your brother actually, he did tell everyone. Because your brother hit me up and goes, we got to go to this game.
I didn't want to go through and invite everyone. So I just, Marco, like, can you just leave it up to you? Like, can you sort it out? Yeah,
because I was going to come to the game, but I had to play. I was playing.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
Sorry, bro. But I remember Marco, I was like, mate, I'm inviting everyone. We're getting a bus. Yeah. We're getting drinks. We're getting everything. And I'm just like, oh my God.
So they all got a party bus out, and they're all fucking all there, and they had the letters painted on their stomachs.
Yeah, man.
It's so funny.
I was watching the game, and the commentator's like, yep, Marco Moretti's touched the ball, and you can hear the screaming of his friends in the crowd. Yeah. And then the camera pans to him.
So they all had Moretti, right? They had Moretti, and then it was M. So M blacked out and was passed out in the middle of the aisles. So it was just already like. So mate, you had one job, like you're the M.
What was the debut like? What was it? So you started on the bench.
Oh, I was wigging so heavy. Like if anyone knows me, then I'm a big wigger.
Yeah.
But, I was wigging heavy. I just tried like to not think about anything or do anything.
Yeah.
Like if I think about something too much, I just start going nuts.
Wait, so you start on the bench?
Start on the bench, and he just told me, he goes, look, like, you're probably going to get 10 minutes in the second half. He goes, don't even worry about the first half, just worry about the second half. He goes, just like kick your feet up first half, like you're not going on. Yeah. So I said, yeah, sweet. And then ended up going on and
second half.
Second half.
Yeah, okay. Imagine if he goes, you're not going on first half, don't even think about it, nothing happening. 2 injuries happen. They're like, Moretti, you're up.
It was the first injury that happened. Joe Offengowie, Joff. So he got injured
straight away.
Yeah, he got injured like the first half. I'm going, oh my God, what does this mean for me? I started wigging, and I'm like, no, just get on the bike. So I get on the bike, and I was just pedaling on the bike, like, just don't think about it. Don't think about it. And then, anyway, so we...
Go for hydrolyte,
So we ended up winning the game. We ended up winning the game against the Cowboys, and after the game, it was so sick. Like, went and saw my mates, and it was the biggest buzz ever. Because for me, it's like such a long journey for me to get there. And obviously, there's stuff in there that I left out, but
before that, when you went, so when they like gave you the card, like Moretti, you're going on, they gave you the card, like how are you feeling, bro?
I was frothing from the mouth. I was like, man, I'm just going to go on and just do something. Like, just run
just do anything.
Yeah, just do anything. Anyway, so I gave a penalty away.
Your first involvement?
No, not my first involvement, but I was like 12 minutes in. And
how are you feeling then? Is it with the whole time? Was it just like you're on?
So as soon as I took the first round, I was sweet. It was just another game.
Oh, okay. First carry.
I was sweet. Like I was dialed in. Obviously, I knew where I was, but I remember the Cowboys put a kick and we're on our line, and I went to go kick chase. Not kick chase. Sorry, put pressure on the kicker. And I've gone and put pressure on the kicker, and I've like grabbed his arm on the way through. Yeah. And he sold it and like fell down.
Oh yeah. Who was it?
Anyway, Michael Morgan.
Right, okay, yeah.
Anyway, he fell down, caught the penalty.
Veteran move.
Yeah, veteran move.
Yeah.
Caught the penalty for it, and then I got taken off. Like, I got hooked.
Hooked from the penalty?
Hooked from the penalty, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long were you playing? 10 minutes?
I think I got, off. I don't know.
Good stint.
I don't know, yeah, great stint. And then I remember I came off. It's so funny. I came off and I was on the biggest high ever.
Yeah.
And
because you was like, I just played
NRL. Yeah. I came in and as we come in, Brad says, congrats to everyone. He goes, mate, you done good. You nearly fucking lost the game for us, can't it? Fuck, get in there. And I go, what?
You're what?
Brad? Because after I gave away the penalty, they scored.
Oh, right.
And then they went down and scored again and made it close.
Yeah. And you're like, Brad.
No. And that was just like, I was on the biggest high, and then after it, I was just like, back to reality. I was okay. And that was kind of like my welcome to NRL.
Yeah, so that was your welcome to NRL.
That was kind of my welcome to NRL. Yeah, it was like, because I was on the biggest high, and then it was just like, he goes, mate, you played well, but you also fucking nearly lost us the game.
Yeah. Wow.
Sweet.
That's mad, man. Yeah. That's mad. All right. What about, so after that, did you go back down to the reserve grade or keep playing?
I was up and down.
Okay.
I went down and then went back up and then stayed there till the end of the year.
Yeah.
Just playing.
Who was like, in those games where you were up, who was like someone that like you were just like, man, they're a beast, bro. Who were you just like massive reality check? Like, because obviously you're an NRL player, you're feeling good, like you're playing top level footy.
Well, I don't know, but you can't like.
Was there anyone who just like put you on your bum and you was like, this guy's a freak, bro?
Yeah, Cam Munster. Cam Munster turned me inside out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah? Made you touch earth?
No, I didn't. Nah, I didn't touch the ground, but I was definitely in the mud.
Yeah.
He kind of got out. He kind of got out and like, I know he's going to step me here. You see some big goof in front of him. Like, he's definitely going to step me here. Anyway, he stepped me. And then I just kind of just gone, oh my God, he's running past me.
Oh,
he's
really?
Straight past me. And I was going, okay, yeah, sick.
So like, Cam Munster put you on skates?
Yeah, he put me on skates.
Fuck. That's bad.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't really think about like, it's so funny you're a fan and then you go on the field and you're like, oh my God, like I'm actually playing you now.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. It's not, oh my God, it's like, I fucking actually want to beat you. Like I don't.
Yeah.
So I don't see you as this bloke.
Because you're a footy fan.
Yeah.
Like a lot of time, like I speak to a lot of my mates that are like obviously in a similar position to you, and they go like, no, never grew up as a fan of footy, don't support any teams or anything. Yeah. And then, but like for you, you actually like,
no, I'm a massive fan.
Bro, like you're gun.
Yeah.
I
want to take your head off. Like,
that's bad.
So that's me. It's kind of like I was a fan, but then it's just I had to switch the mindset and just sort of respect that. Like, well, when I play, like I look at the opposition and I just make myself hate the opposition.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a bit psycho, bro.
Yeah.
I love it too, though.
But you have to be. You have to be.
100%.
You have to be.
100%.
But yeah, so that was kind of my mindset going through that.
Yeah, that's mad, man. That's mad. Any like one talk shit to you in your games? Any boys like just chirping you or like any back and forth?
No, not really.
No?
I wasn't on the field for too long, so.
Did you get chirpy or you just nah?
Nah. I don't get chirpy.
Is Gutho chirpy? Because he looks like he talks a lot in the...
Yeah, he's sick. He's sick on the field. He's funny as.
Yeah, is he? Like,
Yeah.
funny,
He's so loud. He's so loud.
Does he crack funnies?
What was that, sorry?
Does he crack funnies?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time. He looks like someone that's cracking
He's
funnies.
a sick cunt.
Yeah, fucking oath. If you... this is a question that I just want to ask you, bro.
Go on.
If you had to blue someone from NRL or from like rugby union or anyone in the sort of rugby space, who would you blue? Because NRL boxing is a big thing. Like a lot of you've got a teammate that's a great boxer.
Yeah.
Shout out Junior.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's a freak.
He's a freak. Boxer. Imagine getting hit by that. So obviously not blue and Junior. If there's anyone, if you got
no, not Junior.
If there's anyone that you would like consider a blue, who would it be?
There's probably a couple kids in mind, but
Yeah.
who's that fat pig from Wallabies? What's his name? The Angus Bell?
Angus Bell?
Yeah,
Wow,
Angus Bell.
You're calling out Angus Bell?
Angus Bell, I want your head. Like 14 days to respond.
How about this, bro? Rugby union, rugby league.
Versus rugby league, yeah.
Wow. We can get that done. Bro, he's at 130. He's pushing 130.
Mate, he can't move sideways. Have you seen him? Can't move sideways.
You know what? Because I want to have Angus Bell on the podcast. Because my original idea was to have you and Belly together. Because you boys obviously fucking blew each other all the time.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I'm going to have Belly on this podcast. I'm going to ask him.
Get into him. Yeah,
bro,
get into him.
You and him. So how much do you weigh?
103.
What? Mate, he's 130.
No, I don't care, mate.
You don't
can't
care?
move sideways.
Wow. Are you serious?
Can't move sideways.
So you're happy. So if he says, I'm going to be this weight and you be this weight, we're blue.
Yeah.
You're on.
Yeah.
NRL.
Tell him maybe 100. Tell me maybe 100 kilos. That
Rugby.
fuck.
Bro, this has got to happen. Because Belly tells me he can play NRL. Belly tells me regularly. Now, Belly is a freak.
Tells everyone he can play NRL.
Bro.
If you ask him.
Bro. Belly is a freak. Like, he's actually a freak for a big fella. Like, I think he's a very good...
Yeah, he moves so good, bro. Like, I
think he's a great rugby union player, but for him to come to rugby league...
It'd be different, but you can't, like, you're too heavy. No one in the NRL weighs that much and can move that, like...
Yeah, you don't reckon... Because that's what he said. He said to me, he's like, I reckon I'd get put on skates. He reckons he would just...
He would have to, he'd have to lose 30 kilos, that fat little fucker, but...
Bruh, I'm keen. I'm keen for this. I'm gonna set
14
this up.
days to respond,
I'm gonna
mate.
set this up. I'm gonna be the guy that organises it.
Yeah,
I'll be commentating.
Yeah, good.
I'll be the Joe Rogan. Wow, Belly. Shout out Belly, bro. Look at watch your head.
Yeah, watch out, kid.
That's mad, man. So what's the move now for this season? Like what's the goal?
Kind of just keep my head down and see where it gets me. I mean, that's what I did well last year. I just didn't really think about where I was going or what I was doing. I'd kind of just worked my ass off to make the cup team every week, and that's what I can do this year. I mean, the rest would kind of just speak for itself. I mean, it all comes out in the wash. You know what I mean? You put the work 100%. In, it comes out in the wash. So, but yeah, no, the team's looking that strong. So if I can, get a couple games and do my part, and hopefully, do my part to help them win a couple games, like that's kind of my thing. Like, I just want to be a part of it. Yeah. I don't care about the first or the 42nd man. I just want to be a part of it.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
do you reckon you boys will get back to that final spot? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, rhetorical answer, but yeah, rhetorical question. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Were you there when they were in the finals?
Yeah, no, I was.
You were in reserve grade. You weren't on the bench. Were
you? That was the year I had my hamstring injury.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, okay. So you were on the bench.
So I was there, but I wasn't.
That's crazy. You know, that was Will's second year. No. Yeah, his second year using NRL finals.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. He's a gun, man.
Yeah?
He's a gun.
Right, he's a gun. Dude, I don't know why he's on a State of Origin. Why isn't he in the squad at least, man?
I don't know.
Bro, he's a beast.
I don't know. He's a gun. He'll be... just watch out this year, bro. He's
really
looking good. He's looking good.
Wow.
He's looking good.
Shout out Will Pensini, man. When his little brother too. Little Richie. Yeah, me and... Little Richie. Little Richie's like 3 years younger than me, right?
Yeah.
And I was playing Jersey Flag last year, and little Rich I was versing little Rich, and he's like my little brother. Like honestly, the Penasini family, they're like my closest family friends, and we're versing each other. And Richie's like, he's just like his brother. He's a little star. You know, he's doing offloads. He's like palming off, running the whole field. And I'm sitting on the bench. I'm sitting on the bench waiting for my 10-minute stint, right? Where I just give everything I've got.
But that's me, bro. Just the goon. The full goon that comes on for 10 minutes, ruffle some feathers, and then get off.
Mate, I remember as soon as I come on, they got me playing hooker. Not a hooker.
No.
Not a hooker.
Yeah, wow.
Not a hooker. But I know my role. I do my role.
Yeah.
And I'm on the field, man. And as soon as I come on, Richie goes like, "Oh, they must be turning up now. They must think it's over now. Gussie's on the field." And I'm just like,
it's garbage time. Gussie's on the field.
Exactly right. And I don't know, we're down there and whatever. Someone happens. I think we dropped the ball, whatever. It's a knock on. They kick down.
I think I was at that game. Was that St Mary's?
Yeah, you were there, St Mary's.
There,
And they come down our end. We're Dean up down the middle. Brad Arthur's son, actually, who plays hooker.
Yeah, Matt Arthur.
Yeah.
He's a fucking gun, man.
Man, he's gun.
He's a
bro.
gun.
He's a little fella, mate. He's gun.
He has a crack bar.
Like I was talking shit to him, so like.
Yeah, you said you have to though.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to.
But he's actually pretty good, man. And he popped out a hooker, went one way. But both of our props just turned.
Yeah.
and then he flicks it out the other side. Richie gets it. It's like a 2-on-2.
Yeah.
But then our winger pinches because he just has to. Like it was a right call. And he flicks it out the back, scores a try.
Oh no.
And I'm in the middle. And I did my job. I made my tackles. I did my job. I just hear Richie scoring. He goes, "Nice, Gus. First involvement. And you're letting tries and everything." Like fucking peppered me. And I was like, is this play fucking serious?
Yeah.
Like, is it? And then it's our kickoff. We go down there. We go set for set, whatever, with them. And I am fucking ripping into Richie, eh? Like,
really?
I'm
you had a good game that game.
I actually had one of my better games. It was 10 minutes of hell. And, big minutes for me.
Yeah, massive.
And we go down the left side. Richie's playing their left side, centre, but we go down our left side. And score right in the corner. So Richie had nothing to do with it. Yeah. And you can see in the camera shot, I'm walking down the middle.
Not even slapping the boys up, just go straight to
I didn't run to the try. Yeah. I'm peppering him. Yeah. I'm like, fucking shit, you let in the try. And he's just like, Richie for a minute's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
On the other side of the field, yeah.
Mate, so I absolutely pepper him too. And then Matt Arthur's there too. He's like, shut the fuck up. And I just turned to him and I started peppering him. Mate, I'm talking shit, doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
like
the goon, bro. You have to.
Just absolute goon. We kick off. We go down there again. We run. We're going down the middle. We flick it out to our outside, and our winger scores a try in the right side corner, and he's clearly gone out. Gone out. But Jersey flag ref's got no idea, mate. Just try.
Yeah.
And then I ride over. Richie's like standing there. I walk over and I just give him a big shove in the back, and I'm just like, "Nice, you fucking idiot!" And then I start walking over with my team. And then Richie comes up and gives me a shove back. Mate, we fucking grab each other. And mate, Richie, he's 3 years younger than me, but he's like this fucking tall. You know?
It's not little Richie, bro. I think it's just Richie.
And my whole team just starts walking back. My whole team doesn't want to have a bar of it. Everyone's fucking tired.
Yeah.
I'm fresh legs.
Angi's getting into a fucking stick again. I'm just leaving.
I'm trying to blue with Richie, this fucking 6'8" bloody motherfucker. And then everyone else, like their whole team comes around. I'm like, oh shit, this is a bit intense. And mate, we're just blowing. I'll put the clips up in there.
Yeah. No, you have to. You have to.
And fuck, man. And then after that, the game was like clearly over. I think we were up by like 3 tries or 2 tries or whatever. And absolutely peppered Richie. And there's one more kickoff, and I noticed it. There was enough kickoff, and shout out. I think it was Johnny or Laffy on my Jersey flag team. Shout out them. They go, "Gus, man, I'm tired, man. Take the last back fence." And I'm just like, what?
Really?
I'm like, last one, like after what I just did, like, and they're like, go get the back fence for us. They won't kick it. They haven't kicked it that way all game. And I go, all right. I'm running back. As I'm running back, looking at the fence, all I can hear in the back is just like, kick it left, kick it left, and I'm just like, that's coming to me. And then I see Richie. He moved to winger during the game. He comes around down the middle where the second rower stands.
Sick, yeah.
And then he's like, let's go, guys, let's go. And I'm just like, holy fuck. Like, these boys are and I see all the boys from the right side, just everyone starts to tighten up a bit. And I'm just I'm about to get peppered here.
Yeah.
The kick goes up. what's the half's name? He was playing with you in the trial match.
Sanders.
Yeah. Sanders can put the ball in a dime. One of the best kicks of just goes up, just floats up. The whole team just got time, and then
You hear the footsteps coming out.
oh mate, it just sounds like fucking a stampede of buffalo coming at me. My half Disney boys like, come on, Gus, and I'm just like as hard as I can, directly at Richie. Mate, I just got absolutely
big left foot step and run to the wing
no step. This is just straight at him. And man, fuck, the boys. Actually, I held mine. I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy with it. I was pretty happy.
And then that was it. I guess get off.
No, that wasn't it. And then as soon as the tackle was complete, the ref's like, and we're still going at it. We're going at it, and it was just, mate. That was that was my last. That was last year. I've stopped playing league since then, but that was one of my best. That was my best experience, bro. Going against him, and then I saw you boys after, and you boys like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Bro?
It's hectic. That's why we play, bro.
Yeah, 100%, man. But I reckon he's gonna be just as good as his brother, man. He's a freak.
Yeah, he's on a path. He's on a path, definitely.
Yeah, man. So what? So you signed for how long now with Para?
So I'm signed this year, next year. So I've got 2-year gig, and then just again, not really thinking about it. Just see where I go from there.
Man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well,
Are we fucking wrapping this up? Or?
I think we're wrapping it up. We've cracked out an hour.
Have we?
Yeah, we've cracked out an hour.
Yeah,
well, thanks for coming. Number one, this is going to be the number one podcast, man. I'm telling you. HeadNoise.
Yeah.
Number one.
Is it on Spotify? What's it on? Spotify?
Just chill out, bro. just chill out, bro.
iTunes?
Yeah, I think this would be a YouTube.
Or maybe just a Minecraft YouTube video.
Yeah. This would be with my Minecraft videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you coming, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Episode one. You'll be back. You'll be the returning guest.
I'll be episode 100 when we get millions of followers and we're living in Vegas.
Oh, 100%, bro. Well, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes.
Wrap.
Oh.